Hello everyone, it's Adam here. Today we're going to be doing the 30,000 mile maintenance on the Golf R. Note that I did the Haldex and DSG Fluid at 20,000 miles, so I don't have to do those for another 20,000 or so. So I'm early on those. So today we're just going to be doing oil filter, cabin air filter, and 4 spark plugs from the RS7. Moving away from the IKH 24 spark plugs, and then you're going to need this to easily remove the oil filter housing. Let's get started. We're not using the Mighty Vac today for the oil evacuator. We're going to be using straight up gravity to drop the oil out of the car. Let's get started. Alright, so we're using a 14mm socket, and it's a little awkward here, but there's the release. We'll pan forward a little bit here. There we go. Alright. Slowly coming loose here. Probably hand loosen it now. Just be careful with the oil that's going to come out onto your fingers. Come on. There we go. Alright. Now once you've done that, we're going to come topside, and we're going to unscrew the top of the oil case here. Come on, focus. Just so that some of the air come down a little bit better. Oh, it is flowing out. Definitely flowing out massively. Looking good.
Unfortunately, you ain't gonna be able to.
You haven't had a shop towel nearby? It doesn't want to get enough oil everywhere. Now I am not using the stock oil pan. This is an aftermarket steel oil pan that I bought from House of Dub. The stock one is plastic, which I cracked it a while back. If you look, there it is. Get a better view here. There we go. So there it is. It's definitely corroding. It's almost as if it needs a little bit of, Rust-Oleum or something on it. Some heat-resistant paint that does not get rusted. Might be a good idea. But I guess it's holding up okay, but it's definitely, showing its age after literally only 12 months on the car. So we'll keep an eye on it and see how it does long term. All right, next up we have our socket that fits the oil filter housing. We're going to remove the engine cover.
When are you guys going to be done?
Well, when we're done. Yeah,
all right.
Oh my God,
We're going to remove the engine cover housing so we can get to the oil filter better.
All
right, place it here.
Yeah. They haven't come out here.
Have your shop towel ready, by the way, when you're doing this, because you will leak some oil here. Before we keep unscrewing, let's grab the new oil filter and the O-ring. And the O-ring, boom, boom, comes with a new plug, but I'm using a permanent plug for mine, so I don't need the replacement O-ring. Make sure you put a little oil in this O-ring filter, a new O-ring first. We're going to grab some of our new oil. Just spread the oil around the O-ring just like that. Just get a little lubed up. Alright, let's go back over to the engine bay and finish taking the housing off. It needs to be cleaned anyway. This thing is filthy. The housing is. Alright, just like that. Make sure it's not too hot when you touch it. It's feeling okay though. transfer over here. Looking down here, there's definitely some oil left. That'll slowly drop into the down to the pan. And here's the oil filter housing. Take this out. Like so. And then we have here the O-ring at the bottom. I'm going to go and put the new oil filter in here. There we go. I'm going to grab a small flathead screwdriver and get this guy on the hook to get this guy off. There we go. Like that. Boom, boom. We have our new O-ring.
Well, why don't you deburr these over here too? Before you
Just slide her right on. Now before we put this back in the engine bay, we'll leave the housing off. Not only because it'll look better, but because the oil residue from my fingers is on here is going to spurn off in the engine. So we're just going to do a quick clean. Hold the filter in here. Just put it straight down through. And you're going to start with hand tightening it on once you're certain that you've got the right threads. There we go. There we go. Good as new. Let's give it another clean up there. Alright, there's that part done. A little bit of dripping. So while we wait for that to finish dripping, we're going to go and replace the cabin air filter. On both sides, this will fall down, just like that. You're going to push these guys one by one. There we go, we're getting it now. Alright, so this is off now. Let's grab it and pull it straight out. Let's see how it looks. Now you'll look on closely here. If you look closely on the top of this, you'll see there's a diagram that shows the airflow arrow facing down. So you want to make sure when you put the new one in that you're following that method. But checking it out, we got a little bit of stuff in there, but you know, leaves and dirt, it's better to change it anyway. I live on an area with lots of dirt roads, so this is good to always do every 20,000 miles or so. If you live on a kind of a rural area. Alright, let's get the new one. Okay, new filter, once again, arrow is facing down. I'm going to slide it right in there. Feet on the bottom, put those in here. Just like that. Push, close, give it a little tug. It is secure, just like that. Now, to put this back in, you've got this little guy over here. You're going to feed it into here. I've had this issue with this little piece here coming out. This cog. There we go. And lock. Boom, just like that. Alright, we got a couple of drips, but I would say we're good to go ahead and get the 14 millimeter and go ahead and replace the plug. Alright, hello everyone. So we have our new magnetic or new washer here. And we've got our magnetic drain plug for ECS. And just gonna screw it right in here. Grab our 14 millimeter socket. And tighten it up. Alright, good. It is tightened it down. Just get some oil off of here. All set. Now we're ready to top off the oil from the top. Fresh oil. So we have ready to put the oil in. Let's find a new angle here actually.
Oh yeah, no, okay, so it's gonna go down.
Okay.
Oh wait.
And time to start putting oil in.
Bracket won't go down anymore.
The bracket's gotta rotate.
It's completely on the hood.
No, I talked about the bracket on it.
Yeah, Guess what? I got it in. Kinda. Sort of.
All right, give it another minute or two for the oil to put in here to settle. It should be full. Let's see.
Thank you.
Last step is just putting the engine cover back on. Oh, actually, I forgot. We gotta do spark plugs next. So let's do spark plugs.